There has been plenty of young talents in football, but only few truly became world class in their teenage years. These are the top 5 greatest football teenagers of all time. Imagine the immense pressure of being the face of Brazilian football before even turning 20. Well, that is what Neymar had to deal with. At just 17, he was already the main man for Santos, playing with confidence that we've never seen before. He wasn't just another winger, he was a showman, embarrassing defenders with skill moves a 17-year-old would not dare to do. By 19 years old, Neymar had already won the Puskas Award for his outrageous solo goal against Flamengo. He led Santos to their first Copa Libertadores title since Pele's era. Clubs like Real, Barcelona, every club was seeking this talent. He stayed in Brazil until 2013 to join Barca. Most teenagers need time to adjust to senior football. Well, that is not the case for Lamine Yamal. At just 17, he's already the best player in Barcelona and probably in Spain, breaking records left and right. Youngest player to start in a Champions League knockout game, youngest goal scorer for Spain, youngest player to score in a European Championship. What makes him special isn't the record he's breaking, it's the way he plays. He plays like someone who was in his prime. Even the likes of Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo was not in this level at this time. He can truly go down as one of the best players of all time if he continues like this. You know, players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappe, Lamine Yamal, they all got a lot of hype when they were kids. But there's one player who's probably the greatest of all time. When he burst onto the scene, nobody really expected a lot from him. His name is Lionel Messi. At 17, he scored his first goal for Barcelona. A beautiful chip over the goalkeeper, assisted by Ronaldinho. That moment felt like a passing of the torch. By 18 years old, he was already starting for Barcelona. His dribbling was mesmerizing. His balance was unreal, and his football IQ was beyond his years. It did not take a while for people to recognize Messi's talent. Then at 19, he announced himself to the world with a hat-trick in El Clasico against Real Madrid, and the rest is history. When Brazil lost against Uruguay in the World Cup final in 1950, there was a kid who promised his father he would be the first one to deliver a World Cup for them. And now his father probably thinks this is just a kid dreaming, but little did he know, 8 years later, in 1958, Pelé, at 17 years old, carried Brazil to their first ever World Cup. The world had never seen anything like him. He scored a hat-trick in the semi-final against France, then bagged 2 more goals in the final against Sweden. Just a kid playing like a king. By the time he turned 20, Pelé was already a legend and have already scored 200 goals for Santos, and the rest is history. When Kylian Mbappe arrived to the scene, he was immediately a superstar. This is not no ordinary youngster. Before he even announced himself in football, many clubs knew about him. In 2016, he had his breakout season with Monaco, where he scored 26 goals and helped the club win Ligue 1 and reach the Champions League semi-final. At 18, most players are hoping to be in the bench. This was not the case for Mbappe. What made him different was his terrifying pace, his calm under pressure, and a level of confidence we've never seen from a teenager. But what truly made him above all these legends was the World Cup in 2018. At just 19 years old, Mbappe didn't just participate, he dominated the World Cup. He scored in the final, ripped through Argentina with a legendary performance in the round of 16. He played like he'd been here before. Only Pelé had done anything like this at this age. By the time he turned 20, he already won the World Cup, scored in a final, and became the face of a new football generation. No teenager in the modern era has ever hit those heights, and will probably never see a player like Kylian Mbappe ever again. Alright, those are my top 5 greatest teenagers of all time. Tell me if you like me to do more of these, like and subscribe, and see you later.